Next topic natin ay orthogonal trajectories. Sabi niya, orthogonal trajectories of the family of f of xyz is a family of curves g of xyz which intersects at right angles on every curve of the family. So, ang gusto lang sabihin ng orthogonal trajectory, humahanap ka ng another function that intersects at right angles. Ano ibig sabihin nun, sir? Okay. So, ang process ng pagkuha ng family of curves ay actually given yung family of curves, kukunin mo yung differential equation niya by differentiate with respect to x and eliminate c. Ayun. So pag nagawa mo na to, nagawa mo ng differential equation, kaya apply mo yung negative reciprocal. Bakit? So orthogonal trajectories are the solutions of dy over dx equal to negative reciprocal of f of xy. Ganito kasi yan na. Kunwari, yung dy over dx ng function natin ng family, pag kinuha niyo yung negative reciprocal niya, kumukuha kayo ng right, parang perpendicular curve. Okay? So, yung sinasabi ng orthogonal trajectory, kukuha ka ng mga, kung ano man yung figure na perpendicular dun sa given na figure. Kunwari ito, no? Find the orthogonal trajectories of the family of curves x squared plus y squared equal to c squared. So ano tong curve na to? So most of us know na ito ay equation ng circle. So ang equation ng circle, kapag nag-intersects ka at right angle, pwede siyang letter A, parabola, or letter B, parabola ulit. Letter C, line. Letter D, ayan. X is equal to C, vertical line. No? So, madaming possibility, pero ano nga ba talaga yung orthogonal trajectory? Okay. Discuss natin yung step. Anong step ang sabi niya? Wait lang, sulat ko muna yung problem. X squared plus y squared equal to c squared. So, if we go back dun sa process, differentiate with respect to it and eliminate c. Pag dinifferentiate ko yan with respect to x, derive with respect to x is 2x, derive with respect to x is 2y, dy over dx, and then dito, huwag niyo sabihin ano yan ha, 2c, dc over dx, hindi ganun, zero lang yan. Bakit? Constant lang yan eh. So, ang derivative niya, zero lang. Ngayon, kunin natin yung dy over dx by first divided by 2, para ng x. Y, dy over dx equal to 0. Transpose ko. Meron akong y, dy over dx equal to negative x. Nag-divide ko yung y. So, meron akong dy over dx equal to negative x over y. So, that's how you eliminate yung yung arbitrary constancy and getting the dy over dx. Next, yung orthogonal trajectory daw is dy over dx na intersects at right angles, meaning we will apply a negative reciprocal of the given dy over dx nung curve natin. Pwede itong GC or given curve, or sabihin na lang natin yung negative 1 over ito yung dy over dx. So, negative x over y. After simplifying, meron na tayong dy over dx of the orthogonal trajectory is basically y over x. Tapos, ano gagawin, sir? So-solve mo daw. Kasi sabi ng presentation, orthogonal trajectories are the solution of the negative reciprocal of the given dy over dx of the function. So, nung nag-dy over dx tayo ng function, in-apply yung negative reciprocal, nakuha natin to, at isosolve natin siya. So, dyan papasok yung variable separable. right? dy over dx is equal, dy over y is equal to dx over x, then integrate. Madali lang to, kaya nyo to. This will be ln of y equal to ln of x plus c. But we need to simplify further, kaya gusto kong i-convert na yung c sa ln of c para yung ln of y natin ay pwede ko nang sabihin ln of cx. Tapos sir, gawin doon, di-raise both sides by e to eliminate ln. Ang y nyo ngayon equals sa cx. So, ito na yung sagot natin. Diba? And then, okay, we go to differential operator. So, ang differential operator is capital D na nire-replace ng d dx. When we place before a function of x, it means that the function is to be differentiated. So, ito yung general operator natin. Or generally, the operator ng differential operator is d raised to k means d raised to k over dx raised to k, where k is 1, 2. It means that we are differentiating k times. So, ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng differential operator na yan? Ano lang naman? Kunwari, karoon ka lang dy over dx d square y over dx equal to 5y. Pwede mo tong palitan, di ba ang sabi natin, d is d over dx. So, pwede tong palitan ng capital D. So, pwede mo tong palitan ng d plus dy pala. dy plus d square y. Okay? Etong part na to, tsaka to, ito din yan. Pero, ano lang naman yan? Parang designation lang naman equal to 5y. Madalas nga lang, pag nakakita kayo ng kunwari, d square plus 5d, 6 quantity y, 0. Tapos hindi mo na alam ang gagawin. Ano lang yan, distribute nyo yung y. Meron ka d square y plus 5 dy plus 6y. Which also means na yan ay galing sa d square over dx square plus 5 dy over dx plus 6y 0. Okay? Yun lang naman ang gustong sabihin or i-point out ng differential operator na to. So, ang pinaka-goal pa rin natin is linear differential equation. So, an ordinary differential equation of order n is called linear if it may be written in this form. Parang binanggit ko sa inyo kanina yan eh. Yung y, yung puro y, linear lang siya. And then, a differential equation is linear if y and its derivative are at first degree, not multiplied together and do not occur as the argument of the function. Ang point niya dyan, yung y, hindi siya nag-i-exist dito. The argument or the coefficient. Na? So, yan, magiging linear to. Pero, ang unang discussion ng linear equation or linear DE na higher order is homogeneous. So, hindi to kagaya nung homogeneous DE natin na pare-parehas yung exponent ng bawat term. Ito, iba na to. Homogeneous linear DE of higher order, in general, ito yung itsura niya. Linear siya, pero yung mga coefficient or yung mga argument natin, constants lang. So, yung isang example natin na binanggit ko kanina, ito, linear to, pero higher order, second order siya. So, yun yung goal natin ngayon, which is yung after nito applications eh. Na? So, ito na yung magko-complete. Hindi, after nito, mag-application tayo, tapos complete na yung DE na discussion. Okay? So, ulitin ko lang constant. Parang ito, constant yan, 1 to, tapos 5, tapos 6. So, those are all constant. Kaya ang example na to ay homogeneous linear DE of higher order. Specifically, second order siya. May mga example naman na third order, third derivative siya. So, d cube y, kunwari, over d cube plus d square y over x square. Lagyan natin ng 3 plus 3 dy over dx plus y equal to 0. So, ang nangyayari dyan, Galing yan, ay pwede yan i-express as differential operator. D cube plus 3D square plus 3 capital D plus 1 plus nakaparenthesis ng 1 equal to 0. Okay? Pero, isang step lang yan sa pagsasolve. I-convert sa differential operator. Pero alam nyo, kahit hindi nyo i-convert, pag nasanay, ito lang yung goal. The solution depends on the roots of the auxiliary equation. Ha? Basta lahat nito, gagawin yung in terms of M. Eh, madali lang naman tandaan eh. Ano yun, sir? Tandaan nyo na yung dy over dx. Yun yung M. Di ba slope yan? Di ba ang dy over dx, slope of the line or curve? Ganun. So, imagine nyo ito, ito din yung D. Pero pag kinonvert nyo, siya yung M. So, di 3M. Eh, paano yung D square, sir? M square yan. So, M square, 3M square. Paano yung D cube? D M cube. Eh, paano yung Y? Y na lang to. Yan yung 1, which will give you 1 then, equal to 0. So, in short, eto din siya, tapos tinanggal lang to. Okay? Tinanggal mo lang yung Y. Yun lang yun. Pero again, kung sanay kayo, kunwari, ng pag-convert ng auxiliary. Kunwari, ito, convert ko to sa auxiliary. Ano lang yan? Ito kunwari, na. Bali, M squared lang yan. Plus 5M plus 6 equal to 0. Ganun lang. Okay? At anong sabi ng presentation? The solution depends on the roots. So, meron tayong three cases. Okay? Sulat, pakita ko na lang lahat para madaling makita. No? So, for case 1, we have roots are distinct, M1 and M2. So, pag M1 and M2 daw siya, magkaiba, case 1 tayo. Kunwari, itong M squared plus 5M plus 6. Pag kinuha niyo yung calcu and then nag-mode 5, 3 kayo dyan. And then 1 plus 5 plus 6. Coefficient lang naman yan eh. Pag binigyan ka ng negative 2 and negative 3, ayan, ang M mo, negative 2M, negative 3. Yun yung case 1. Tapos, ano daw gagawin? Tapos na kasi itong format na to, general to sa case 1. Kapag magkaiba yung roots, ito na yung solution nyo. Y equal to C1, e raised to negative 2x. Wait lang. Hindi yata kasi. Purahin ko muna. Oops. Ayan, move natin. Hala. Hala. Bahala na nga. Delete ko na nga lang. Delete. Okay. Susulat ko na lang. Bale. Since ang roots natin negative 2 and 3, so y is equal to C1 e raised to negative 2x plus C2 e raised to negative 2x. Ganun lang ba yun, sir? Yes. Ganyan lang yun. No? Um, well, example lang naman to na short example. Pero mas madali to kasi homogeneous linear DE lang naman siya. Second case is repeated roots. So kapag kunwari repeated roots tayo, kunwari ang M natin, kunwari na-solve mo lang. Ito na lang, bigay ko na lang example. M square plus 4M. Hindi, magma-minus naman ako. Minus 4M plus 4. Kunwari galing yan sa D square plus, hindi, minus. D square minus 4D plus 4 quantity y 0. Or meaning galing siya sa D square y over dx square minus 4 dy dx plus 4y. Yan. So any of the two, ang result niyan sa auxiliary na to. Okay? Tapos kukunin mo yung roots. Siyempre, pagkuha mo ng roots, ano makikita nyo? By the way, pansinin nyo, pag ito in-equal sign ko, meron siyang x1, x2. Okay, magkaiba. Pero pag ginawa ko yan, negative 4, tapos 4, anong nakalagay lang sa kanya? X. Okay? Ibig sabihin, M is 2 at isa pang 2. Repeated siya. So ito yung case 3, ay case 2. So pag case 2, ano daw sabi niya? Y is C1 plus C2x e raised to x. Ganon. Okay? Alam niyo ba yung ginamit kong example kanina? Ito, repeated din to. Case 2 din to. Pero, third order. So pag kunwari, nag-mode 5, ay, mode 5 ako dyan, tapos 4, cubic equation. Pag nilagay natin tong 1, 3, 3, then 1, negative 1 lang. Tapos pansinin nyo, x lang nakalagay dito. Tapos pag inikiwal sa inyo, nawala. Ibig sabihin, ang m natin ay pare-parehas na negative 1, negative and negative 1. Tapos yung equation natin ngayon is y equal to c1 plus c2x plus c3x squared then e raised to negative x. Okay? Ganun lang. Ganun na yung um, case 2. E paano yung case 3? Case 3? Ah, baka malasing kayo. Tatlong case na to, no? Joke lang. So, pag case 3, complex roots, a plus or minus bi. So, for example, gawa ko ng y, uh, d square y, dx square, plus 2 dy over dx, plus 5y equal to 0. So, yun na convert sa differential operator. Directly go to m square plus 2 plus 5 equal to 0. Na? And then if you get the roots, mode 5, 3, 1, 2, 5 yan. You will be getting negative 1, 1 plus 2i, and negative 2i. Okay? So, this will fall under case 3. At anong itsura ng case 3? Your real value will be the exponent of e, and your b is the coefficient of x from cosine and sine. So, your final answer dito ay y equal to e raised to negative x dahil dito. Quantity C1 cosine B, and B is 2 plus C2 sine B is also 2. Okay? Siguro hindi niyo ako papaniwalaan kapag ganyan kasi mga gawa-gawa ko lang yung mga problem. Pero ganyan lang talaga yan, tatlong case lang. And kunwari, ito yung example. Obtain the general solution of y double prime. So, plus 8y prime plus 16y. Ayan, ibang format din siya ng mga problem sa higher order, homogeneous of linear higher order. So pag naka-y double prime plus 8y prime plus 16y equals 0. Pero alam ko naman, alam niyo na d square y over dx square lang. 8 16y to 0, which will give us m squared plus 8m plus 16. So kapag ganyan, yung roots, mode 5, 1, or mode 5, 3 pala, 1, 8, and 16. Negative 4 at isa lang. Ibig sabihin, m is not negative 4 and negative 4. This will fall under case 2, which gives us y c1 plus c2x e raised to negative 4x. Anong sagot ng presentation? Ay, saktong-sakto sa sagot natin. Na? Next, ito naman. Okay. Siguro, ipakita ko na lang sa calc na to. Huwag ko na isulat yung m kasi alam niyo na yung gagawin. So, mode 5, 4 tayo. 4. Then, type ko lang yung 1, negative 5, 11, negative 15. Okay, when you press equal sign, yun na lang roots yung isusulat ko na. So, x1 is 3. So, ang m natin doon, 3. Ano pa? 1 plus 2i, 1 minus 2i. So, this will fall under combination of case 1 and case 3. Ang final answer natin, y equal to c1 e raised to 3x para dito sa roots na to. And then, hindi pala yung c. E muna, e raised to x para dito. And then cosine, hindi pala. Bago yung cosine, C2 muna. Bakit C2? Kasi meron na kayong C1, sa unang root. Kaya C2 na to, cosine 2x plus C3 sine. So if you will check yung sagot, yeah, C1 e raised to 3x, e raised to x, C2 cosine 2x plus C3 sine 2x. Okay? So ganun lang, practice lang tayo dito. Okay? Gagawan ko na lang to ng video ulit. Alright, so ayun lang po. Thank you very much for listening and God bless you. Bye.